Good morning, first graders. Today we're going to read our continuing series of Judy B. Jones, First Grader Cheater Pants. All right, so during this read aloud, I want you to have great ears and sit back and relax as we read the story. And I want you to have, when I'm reading it, I want you to put your reader's movie caps on. When we read or hear a story, it's great to put our reading caps on, and our listening caps on, but also our reading movie caps on. As I'm reading this story, I want you to imagine like you're watching a movie, like it's happening in real life, and imagine that as I'm reading, all of the things I'm saying is in your head, and you can see it like a movie, even though it's a book. That is a great strategy to know and pay attention what's going on in the book. All right. Chapter 1, A plus May. Monday. Dear First Grade Journal, yesterday was the weekend. The weekend is the nickname of Saturday and Sunday, only I don't know why. Those 2 days zoomed by speedy quick. That's how come I didn't have time to do my homework. Cause what do I look like? A clock or something? Last night I begged to stay up to do it, but Daddy said no, and he turned off my light. That was not helpful. Now I am at school, and Mr. Scary said to please take out our homework. I feel sickish inside. I hope that Daddy is proud of himself. From Judy B., first grader. Next to me, May got her homework out of her backpack, and she put it on her desk. She smoothed it out on her paper and smiled. I'm sure I'll get another A plus on this one. I get an A plus on all of my homework assignments, Judy Jones, she said. One time, my homework was so perfect, Mr. Scary sent a happy note home to my mom and dad. I did a shrug. Blah, 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 I said back. May did a mad face at me. Then she quick tapped on Lenny on the back of his head. Lenny, did you hear what I just said to Judy Jones? She asked. I told her that I always get A pluses on my homework. Lenny turned around. Please don't touch my hair, May, he said. I used my brand new gel to spike it up today. I don't want you messing it up. I waved at Lenny across the aisle. I would never touch your hair, Leonard, I said. Your hair looks like an interesting glob of artwork. Almost. And artwork should just be gawked at. Lenny nodded. Thank you, Judy B. Jones. You're welcome, Lenny, whose last name starts with an S, I think, I said. After that, I smiled at May very smuggy. Lenny likes me way better than he likes her. May squinted her eyes at me. How come you didn't take out your homework yet, Judy Jones? She asked. You're not following directions very well this morning, are you? I did a big breath. Then I quick reached into my backpack and I pulled out a rumpled paper. And I pretended it was my homework. There, I said, there's my homework. Now please, mind your own beeswax, you snoopy pooper, May. May's face got very reddish and flushy. She started to raise her hand to tattletale. Only then the teacher called her name. May, it is your day to take down the attendance sheet to the office, he said. Would you like to come up here and get it, please? Yes, she said. I would love to, Mr. Scary. The attendance sheet is when teachers send the names of the absent students to the office. I do not actually approve of that practice. May hurried to the front of the room. I'm never absent, Mr. Scary, she said. I'm always here. Always here. Have you ever noticed that, huh? Have you ever noticed how I'm always here? Mr. Scary closed his eyes for a second. Oh, yes, May, he said. Believe me, I noticed. May did a little giggle. Well, also, I'm always punctual, she said. Have you noticed that too? Have you noticed how punctual I am? She smiled at the class. Punctual means on time, everyone, she explained. Last year, I was so punctual. I got the Punctual Award. The Punctual Award is an award for a child being the most punctual. Mr. Scary stared at her. He said to please stop saying punctual. After that, May took the attendance sheet and she skipped out the door. Don't worry, room one. I will get this attendance sheet to the office all safe and sound, she said real loud. Then everybody who isn't here will get reported to the principal. And that's exactly what they deserve. Mrs. Scary did a sigh. Please, May, just go, okay? May did a wave. Then she hurried out the door. After she was gone, I rolled my eyes around the room. All the children had their homework papers out, but me. My insides felt very sickish because pretty sure soon Mr. Scary found out that I didn't do my assignment. I swallowed really hard. My eyes kept roaming around, and what do you know? I roamed to May's desk. And surprise, surprise! I saw her homework paper sitting there. It was right on in plain view. I mean, my heart pounded and pounded in that sight because my brain was getting an idea. That's why. I tapped my chin, very thinking. Then, quiet as a mouse, I pulled May's paper little closer, and I copied what it said. After I got it done, I breathed in relief, because now I had a homework paper. I smiled to myself, and I closed my eyes, and I whispered, thank you to May for letting me borrow her homework. All right, so that was chapter 1. Now, chapter 2, let's see what happens when May comes back. Do you think she'll notice that Judy B copied her homework? Or do you think Judy B can get away with it and can turn in the homework and get an A+? Let's see what happens and stay tuned for chapter 2. All right, have a great day, Lions.